Alright, feels good to be back here and making YouTube videos again. It's kind of caught up by school, but today's the second to last day of that, or at least today of recording, it's June 3rd. And here we have a 1966 Sears Silvertone, model 6018. And this worked until it didn't, and then it became a parts set. A resistor went bad and it fried a capacitor. At that point in time, I didn't really have a parts website that I knew and trusted, so I just left it to sit. And then eventually I took the filters out of it and all sorts of other junk, until just recently when I was going through my bins and I found it. And I took a look at it and I said, this thing looks hilariously 60s cheesy. So I gotta get this thing working again. Sears Silvertone. Got AFC, which is kind of nice. That's FM, obviously. Bass and treble, on and off, and FM and AM. I mean, just look at that. Some tacked on civil defense marks. And pen. I wonder if I can get that off. I don't know, maybe I should just leave it. But it's tube with a selenium rectifier. I'm probably not going to do the selenium rectifier. Didn't really seem to cause a problem beforehand, but it's got all these tubes in it aside from one, which I can throw in there. And yes, that's where the filter went, but I got all of our parts here, including a resistor for the one that blew out. So yeah, let's get to work. FCC radiation limit sticker. It's kind of an era of this stuff that has those kind of 50s, 60s kind of stuff. This is a 66 if I haven't already said. That needs some dusting in there. I got the antenna leads unsoldered. Oops, sorry about that. And then there's that, which I need to work out somehow. So yeah. Alright, I gotta take the filter out from this that I ripped out from the Sears. For future reference, when I put this filter back in here, the pin that goes from this copper piece that fell out, it connects right to this lead of this variable thingy. It goes from there to there. Hopefully that's good enough, and if it's not, then oh well, I have a schematic for this. Speaking of schematics, no schematic was made for this radio. A very, very similar radio with a clock on it. There is, well, I should word that better. I'll just say that there is a schematic for that one, but no schematic is available anywhere on the internet for this one. I looked through, or I sent a thing out on the radio forums, and that's what they said. Someone who has this, I believe his name is Egg, said that he looked for one too, and there was none available. So, oh well, the one that is available that's for a similar radio, worked just fine for me. So yeah. So, this filter was built very weird. We actually have 3 capacitors in here, which I knew about. A 120, a 30, and a 50. And then each one of those black dots that I put, see if you see those 3, those are the negatives, and they each go to different places. So I have to like jump all 3 of those together, along with the negatives from each of the capacitors. So that'll be probably pretty messy looking, but whatever. Alright, the new filters are in. It's the underbelly of that. I had to kind of hand solder that lead right there, since the little ring that goes around each one of those things, it popped up on that and broke it. So just to be sure, I hand drew the the line right there. But now I just got to jumper all the big holes around, and then I should be good to go aside from the resistor that needs to be put into place. So there we have it, jumped now. So yeah, and if that's what it wants, then I guess that's what it's gonna get. Unless it blows up, of course, then we won't be getting that. But let's work on that resistor now. Here's one thing that I like about Sears chassis is that they always have these little tags on them that say who actually manufactured it right here. 132 means Arvin. And the rest of it is a 92001. Okay, so I think I have everything back together aside from populating that tube right there. That's my replacement resistor. The red, orange, silver. And yeah, I do believe that is actually orange and they just printed it wrong. And we got our filters here, you already saw those. So yeah, let's populate that one tube right there that I have in spare parts and throw it up on the Variac. Alright, it is testing time. I've got it set to a station on FM that would be blasting through this thing. Have the volume up somewhere up. Have it on FM, bass treble. Time to see what I killed, if anything. This is a tube, so you have to wait for it to warm up. Hear that? God, this thing sounds awesome. I don't want to get copyright. I don't want to get copyright strike, but that thing sounds incredible. This is awesome. Let's see, so I'm going to run it for a while just to make sure it doesn't do anything weird. I think I'll call her a day for this video. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching, although I guess that means the same thing. Oh, I guess I'll throw out my Discord server. It would be awesome if you could join my Discord server. We've got over 20 members. Discord is absolutely free. It's just like a little chat service thing. You can share photos of what you're working on, talk to a ton of us. I'm very active on it. Everyone is. So yeah, it'd be sweet if you could join. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see ya.